It's okay. Is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can. How are you?
Si no es una cosa es la otra.
It's not you. It's my internet here.
Oh no, I'm talking about me.
Oh, what happened now?
No, I have a stiff neck, and then yesterday I tried to work out because I haven't worked out.
I saw that.
Oh no, it was the worst thing ever. Look, I'm like, look, tengo aquí al lado my pastillas. No aguanto el dolor. I can't even walk. I had to have my son drive me to the store.
Pero porque eres terca, mujer.
Because I'm like, you know what, like, I'm like this new year, and then when we're doing the cause, I'm like, I need to be the product, like you said, I need to be the product to sell the product.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Like, but you gotta take care of your physical health. Otherwise, it's not gonna be good.
Oh, well, I'm scheduled for surgery in February 25th. So I'm like, okay, no voy a poder hacer nada otra vez. I mean, but I've been doing my shakes. It's my second day. Mom's like, ándale un panecito. I'm like, no.
Yeah, I think like
Stay with me.
exactly. Just as long as you're really consistent with your nutrition, you're gonna be good. Like, you know.
Mexican moms, they want to do everything number.
Yes, I know, girl. I know. So I'm excited to do this call with you. Can you hear me? The internet here is like unreal. Anyway, but so can you hear me? Maybe let me type it on the chat.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you fine.
Oh, perfect. Me too.
Okay, perfect. Okay, I think you're just frozen, but that's okay. So listen, I wanted to touch base with you because, well, first of all, congratulations, because I don't know if I know you know now, but like you qualified for like all 3 gifts that Herbalife promoted in the last 90 days. So I wanted to touch base with you because I wanted to basically like let you know like what is your next step. And I want to know like what your goals are, and more importantly, like how I can help you achieve those goals. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you.
Wrote down a couple of things.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, of course. No to them. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. So first of all, like what is your goal? Like, so
If I type in here.
yeah. So I have some ideas of what I want to support you with and stuff like that, but I wanted to ask you like number one, like what is it that you want to what do you see accomplishing, especially after you've been on these calls on Monday? Like what do you see yourself accomplishing in 2021?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you, Carla?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Carla?
Yes, I can hear you. Here, hold on.
Okay. So as you know, I'm in school, and I was telling my friend, I'm like, I'm already.
Hang on. Let me grab another phone. Hang on, okay? Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Hang on a quick second. Okay. All right, girl. I'm gonna call you because I don't know what's going on with this thing. Okay, let's try this. Can you?
You're muted.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
I brought an internet upstairs.
Oh.
so, so you were saying that you were talking to one of your friends about.
I was telling my friend, well, I'll be applying to nursing schools by the end of this year, and I'm like, I think I want to dedicate more time to my business. Like after being in all these calls, it's doable. I think I feel like so emo. Hold on.
Why are you so emotional? Talk to me.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. You know what? Let me tell you something. I know that sounds really mean, maybe, but it makes me happy to see you cry. And let me tell you why. Because unless, like, when you know, like, there's a heaviness that's.
No, I'm not ugly.
No, you're not ugly. Let me go on. Let me go on this one. Hang on a second, really quick. Okay, put yourself together. Let me go on this one really quick.
Okay, go. My mom's like, what's wrong? She came inside over here, so I could do this. No, I just feel like it's like sometimes, like for instance, I have so much support. Like my husband supports me so much. And like some of the callers that you hear, and it's like, you're so hard on yourself. Like they see things that I could see that I don't see myself. And sometimes, people are like, oh, I started this, and then I gave up, and then I start that, and then I give up. And sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, like, you get too caught up with your life, with everything going on around, and it's like, okay, you know what, I have to do this, do that, and then I forget about, like, my business. And the one that reminds me is my husband. He's like, hey, have you followed up with your girls? Like, I can see you doing this. Like, you're good. Like, you have so much potential. And it's like, sometimes I don't see that. I mean, I know I'm good at stuff. Like, I'm good at a lot of things. Like, I can honestly say, but it's like I don't have so much faith. It's hard. I mean, and after being on these calls, it's like, you come to reality, and it's like, you can do it. Does it make sense? Like,
Yeah.
We're so hard on ourselves, and it's like, I want this. Like, I want to be able to qualify for other stuff. But what am I doing to get there? Like, my husband sees that, you see it, like, other people see it in me, but I have to be the one that has to be like, that's it, I'm done. Like, so yesterday, my husband's the one that, have you got your planner? Like, I should have bought you the planner that you wanted. And I'm like, no, it's okay. So la noche, like, con dolor de la espalda, my head, my knee, and he's like, come on, let's go get your planner. Follow up with your girls. Like, I'm like, dude, I can do this,
Yes, you can.
It's just, I don't know. It's really hard. I'm gonna get there. It's just, I can't give up.
So
yeah.
let me so first of all, the reason why I'm
in school.
You're in school,
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm in school, and it's like, after hearing so many, like, for instance, and hearing other callers, they come from, like, okay, I'm doing nursing, and it's like, they give up what they really went to school for, and I'm paying for school. Like, I don't get financial aid. So it's like, do I really want to keep putting my money towards that, or do I want to invest more time in my business?
So that's something, I'm going to try to connect on this phone. That is something that you need to decide for yourself, and you can do both, right? You could do both. Now, here's the thing. I think, that's the only one that can make that decision. Do you have your phone around you?
I do.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call you from a phone so I can see you, but I can hear you clearly. Hang on a second. Because
I was like, what's wrong?
No. You know why you're emotional? Because you know you can. That's why you're emotional. I wrote something yesterday that says this. I'm going to read it to you. Where is it? I can't even read my own writing. Okay, it says, when you're exposed to a greater way of living, and you're exposed to like another level of living, and you're exposed to the right thoughts and like a higher vibration, it will really take a toll on you, especially when you know that you've been sleeping on yourself. Sometimes it happens when something happens when you are completely honest with yourself about it. Something inside of you happens, and that's exactly why you're in tears. Because like, if you didn't really believe in yourself, if you really didn't know that you could do it, you probably would be like, oh, pues I think, but you're moved because your soul. So I don't know if you believe in this, but like, there's your body and there's your soul, and your soul happens to live in this thing that we call the body. So your soul is having a human experience, and your soul is like days and months ahead of your body. Your soul knows things that you don't even know yet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why you're emotional, because your soul knows like what you're capable, and you can feel it. And whether it's this business or anything else, like you said, you're good at what you do. Whatever you set your mind to, you accomplish. I mean, I know that maybe you don't feel like you've accomplished a lot, but I'm going to be honest with you. I wouldn't be spending this time with you if I didn't feel and think and know that you could do something with this business. I just wouldn't. I'm taking a different approach 2021 because I've realized that, you know, sometimes we want it for people, but they don't want it for themselves. And yes, while we need to, or while as coaches, we should tell them their potential, but it's up to them, like you said, to believe in themselves. It's up to them to show up. It's up to them, you know, and I'm going to tell you something. The fact that you've been showing up to all the meetings, whenever you can, even if your phone is off, even if you're like, you know, you're like, I'm at the store, but I'm listening, like that speaks millions to me. Porque, like, for example, I was on vacation with Sergio and I had paid for this training, and I told him, I was really honest with him. I said, look, I know we're going to Mexico, but I had already paid for this seminar months ahead. And so I'm going to put a little headset on, and I'm going to be with you guys, but I also want to be listening in because I want to learn. I want to, you know, and so he's like, okay, no problem. Right? And it's like, we just figure it out, and you're like that. You just figure things out. And so, you know, I feel that is why you're so emotional. That's why you're so moved, because your soul knows that you are so capable of anything. I mean, look at your children. They are a reflection of you. Look at your daughter. I mean, like, you know, like that is, you know, like I think that is probably.
That's another thing. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because she's about to go.
Another thing. I'm like, oh my God, you know.
But here's the thing.
She's living, you know.
Yeah, and so here's the thing. When is she going off to school? Next year?
Next year.
Okay,
so
so
we have a visit the end of January to Kansas to go look at the school. And then that's when she's already verbally committed. She just needs to go, and I guess she'll do signing next year. And it's kind of like, oh my God, like, you know, it's like, oh my God, otro gasto. Another reason why I'm like, dude, I need to do this business. Like, who's going to pay for her school, my school, you know?
yes.
It's like, it's doable. And it's like that one training that we did when you were on vacation, and that lady that she gave up so many times, and her coach kept telling her, come on. And look at her now. I'm like, dude, I want to be that. I'm going to be that.
There you go. Yes. So let me, I'm going to give you a couple of, I'm going to actually email this to you. Okay. It's a whole 90-day roadmap. I even put I've never done this. I even put stickers on it and everything. Okay. But the reason being is because sometimes, well, at least for me, I think the planner, well, I'm going to tell you my experience. I have had an agenda for many agendas throughout the years, and it's my boss, right? Like that tells me what I need to do. I had a call today with you at 11, etc., right? But it doesn't constantly remind me of why I'm doing what I'm doing. So one day I was like, so one of the things that I also love about you is that you're like a seeker. And I feel like maybe I like that because I'm like that. Like the moment, like I'm just telling you one thing. Like I have a vision in the next 3 years, and I've never had like a long-term vision. Like, okay, like this is like I've said, oh, I want to live here, I want to live there, but like I've never had like a concrete, like monetary goal. And now my reasons are different. Like for before it was like, oh, I want to, I was single and then I got married, and then my goals were different. Then I had a house. And so my goals have always been different. But lately, my goal is like to really give back. Like every time I feed my son, I think about how many children there are in the world that don't have anything to eat. And that breaks my heart. And I'm like, what if, I know I can't save all the kids, but what if I can contribute? And so like now that's my drive. Pero para eso ocupas un montón de dinero, okay? So here's what I did. I'm going to email this to you. It's a 12-week roadmap to big goals. And I'm not going to go through this with you right now because I want you to do it on your own, and then we'll go through it together. But it'll have you it has you go through like mapping out your goals, like what are your big goals? And as I was writing, it's crazy. As I was writing, I'm like more ideas came to my mind. And then it's going to ask you, and this is what I love, what is going to be your choose 3 goals for the next 90 days. And then why do you want them? And then some milestones. And then it breaks it down, like goal 1, it gives you a plan, goal 2, goal 3. And then it also gives you like a little bit of an agenda, right? But I'm not really using this because I have my calendar. Yeah. Okay? But like at least the first 3 pages, like I think it's going to be so important, because if your goals, like your long-term vision is, you know what, I want to be able to, okay, so I don't know what school she's going to go to, but I know at USC, my parents, besides my tuition, it was like a $2,000 a month expense for my living expenses. Okay, so I don't know where she's going to go and whatever, but maybe that will be one of your goals. Like, okay, she's leaving next year, and you can pay your bills right now, but maybe one of your goals will be something like, I want to save whatever, $2,000 for the next 12 months. That's $24,000. I want to save $24,000 so that when she goes off to school, that money's already saved. So like, I want you to start thinking about what are the goals that you want to establish for yourself. And then, tonight they're doing a vision board virtually. So I don't know if you've done your vision board or not, but that might be something you might want to do with the girls, so that, you did it with Sylvia.
I did.
Yeah. Perfect. So maybe you
I actually logged into 2 of them.
Great.
But I like the second one better.
Okay.
No offense.
Yeah. No problem. And so here's the deal, right? So you want to make sure maybe you add some more things that are really going to, like when you look at it, it's going to remind you. Maybe like, your daughter, I don't know, a picture of your daughter on one of the campuses that you went to go visit. So when you wake up and you look at it, you're like, okay, I got to go to work because I got to save $2,000 every month for her tuition, or for whatever. Or whatever moves you. Whatever is going to inspire you, okay? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
So I'm going to send you that sheet. And but in the meantime, let me ask you, so I'll have you go through that on your own, and then we'll just do a quick call. But in the meantime, I would love to know, like, what are your goals for this year? Like, what do you want to accomplish? And then we're going to break it down to quarterly goals, so that, and we'll do these calls every 90 days where we'll like sit down and be like, okay, how did it go? What do we need to change? Because things will maneuver. Are we ahead? Are we behind our goals, etc.? So what is your goal this year? What do you want to accomplish?
Oh, I do want to, of course, who doesn't want to feel better about themselves? I mean, I feel great, but of course you want to feel and look more better, right?
Uh-huh.
I did take pictures of last night's call, and I want to get to, I told my husband, I want to get to like this at least the gold one, like start.
Girl, that's president's team.
That's, at least like, hey, that's big, but.
Yeah, that's.
But who knows? I mean.
No, you can do it. I mean,
I wrote down some things. I need to plan ahead. As we'll see. I need to make sure that I'm following up with my people, like with my VIP. So I don't know, to be honest with you, how else do you promote it, like on social media? Like,
I'm gonna go over a plan with you.
Recommend?
I got it all mapped out for you.
Okay.
But I first want
I
to.
have so much right here. I'm like,
I love it. But what I want to know is like, what do you want to accomplish this year?
I want to make more income.
Okay.
I want to make at least $3,000 a month.
Perfect. See, that's what I want to hear. I want to know how much extra income you want to make, because that gives us something, that gives us a target. See, a goal is something you're shooting for, but a target is like a measurable thing. Like, okay, this is going to be my target, right? So my goal is going to be $3,000. So now we're going to set targets. You get me? So like that, now we're going to set targets to make sure that you achieve that. Okay. And you can do it, girl. I did it. I can show you how. But with what the plan that I'm going to give you, I think it's going to be really great for you, especially because of what you did with promoting the detoxes and things like that. Okay. Okay, so $3,000 a month. Okay, so now if we break that, can you divide that? I don't have a calculator. Can you divide that into 4? How much is that a week?
Yeah.
So go ahead and go 3,000 divided by 4.
3,000 to 4?
Divided by 4.
750?
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So that's your goal. Okay? So your goal is to make $750 a week. Okay, so I'm not going to be, I am not trying to be negative, but I also want to like be realistic, right? We're kind of starting, even though you're not starting from zero, we're kind of starting from zero, right? So what if, and here's what I'm going to invite you to think about when you do this 90-day plan that I'm going to send you. What if in the next 90 days, you consider those 90 days your days to, like, how do you say it in English? Like, para plantar la cosecha, like you're planting the seeds, okay? And of course, you're gonna make money throughout those 90 days, and we're gonna set targets every month, okay? But by 90 days, okay, if we do what the plan that I have for you, okay, come month 4, 5, 6, you should be starting to make those $3,000 consistently every single month. Okay? Does that make sense? I'm going to tell you right now. But I want to give you... Yeah, I'm going to tell you right now what we're going to do. But does that make sense? Okay? Does that make... Okay, so first, it's almost like, let's date. I mean, not really, right? But like, let's date for 3 months, right? Like, we're going to get the momentum going. And then month 4, month 5, month 6... that is really where you're going to see a huge growth. The reason I'm saying that to you is because you are just like me. Eres bien desesperada. Okay? So we have to be a little like, I know, girl. I know you're just like me. Like, I'm like, okay. Where is everything happening? So right now, like even me, like I'm doing a plan. I've been like doing more social media, and I just know that it's not like, oh, tomorrow people are going to be like, hey, I want to learn how to make $1,000 a month. Hey, I want to join your business. Hey, I want to get on those products. It takes time. People need to get to know you. They need to learn. They need to trust you, etc. Right? So it takes time. And sometimes people like you and me somos bien desesperadas, because you and me, I'm like you, girl. You made a decision like that. Like, yeah, I want to do this. I'm the same way. But a lot of people are not. Okay, so I'm telling you this because for the first 90 days, we're going to make money, but I want you to think like, okay, we're just getting the wheels turning, okay? All right, cool. All right, so here's what I was thinking. You know how successful you were with the detoxes, right? Okay, your first month, you made an extra $600. And you moved over $1,500 worth of products. I don't know if you know that.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I have your numbers. Okay, so for like their first month, why were you so like this? Number 1 was because you got inventory. Okay, and I'm not saying you always have to have lots of inventory, but it made a difference because you had the products. So you started to do what? You started to promote. One of the things that I have found consistently with people is that if they don't have, and not for everybody, but for you, you're like me. Like, if I see it, I'm like, me recuerda, like, I got to move this product, right? And then you got creative with like the detoxes and things like that, right? So I started to think, what if we focus on, and I saw your your post the other day about the fiber, okay?
Oh, yeah.
And that, all women have constipation problems. All women need to go better to the restroom. All women, like men wake up and they poop. We don't, right?
4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah.
Cuando le digo a mi esposo, forget it.
Yeah, all men, girl. I don't know. God, I'm gonna have a conversation with him when I go up there. So here's what I started to think about, okay? Is for us to be able to promote energy samples. Okay? So the company has already the trial packs, right? We have the shakes with the tea, the shakes with the total control, and those are great. But sometimes, well, not sometimes, weight loss is such a sensitive subject for people. Weight loss is such a sensitive subject, right? Like, and people want to lose everything overnight when they gained it in the last 3, 4, 5, 6 years. Okay? But here's the thing. I was thinking about this. Why are the detoxes so popular? Porque la gente, they feel it immediately. First of all, it tastes amazing. People love it. It gives them energy, et cetera, right? So here's what I want us to do. I want us to create sample packs, energy sample packs, so that we can sell them to people. And I'm actually going to email you because it's downstairs. I forgot it downstairs, but I'm going to email it all to you, okay? So I already broke it down, okay? I broke down how much it's going to cost and the profit of each sample pack. They're going to make a little bit of money, okay? Not a lot. We're not going to get rich out of the sample packs, but we are going to retail them. It's called having a satellite club, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to create some sample packs. One of them is going to be, okay, so I want you to write this down. One of them is going to be, you're going to, of course, right? Lift Off, CR7, of course, okay? And you can even just sell those two together. But we're going to do Lift Off, CR7, and T. Okay? So the company, exactly, the company just came out with those little, okay, packs. So it's going to come out, we're going to do that as one sample pack. Okay? The other one, and that will be like energy, focus, right? Like that just, and then we can tell them that stuff's going to make you feel so amazing. You're going to have lots of energy, lots of focus, and you're going to be in the best mood ever. Because CR7 is the best, right? Okay, so that's that one. Then we're going to do another one, which is going to be the energy and hydration. It's going to say, and I have all the benefits on the flyer, okay? It says like energy, hydration, metabolism boost, okay? Green tea, antioxidants, etc. So, okay? So this one's going to be Lift Off, the tea, and the H3O. Okay?
H3O?
H3O, yeah. I don't think you've ever tried that one. That one tastes literally like Tang. Okay? So why... Huh?
I've never had Tang. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, girl. I've had it like when I was like years ago. But it's very sweet. It's very sweet. It's very, very good. The reason we're going to have these two different packs is because CR7, as you know, no sabe casi a nada. Like, he doesn't have a lot of flavor. But if you have somebody, and somebody will always be like, how's it taste? Or like whatever, and be like, why, are you a sweet tooth? Yeah, I'm so picky with taste. Boom, H3O. We're going to give them the second pack because the H3O is so good. Okay, but if someone's more focused, or okay, tell me a little bit about you. You're like, I'm always on the go. I'm a student. I'm a teacher. Like, okay, babe, you need focus. Okay, you need something that's gonna give you energy. It's gonna give you focus. So I'm gonna recommend the first one. Okay, and we're gonna put them together, and there's gonna be prices on them. Okay, of like $25 for 6 samples, so they can try it twice a day for 3 days. Huh?
For 2 of each, then.
Exactly. No, it's gonna be. I'll give you the breakdown because we're gonna give it to them like differently, okay? Because the CR7 has 2 servings in each of it, has 1 scoop. So I'm gonna give it all to you, and I'm putting together this week. By tomorrow, I should have it. I'm gonna put together like the instruction sheet, so when you sell it, you'll insert something exactly how to take it. Okay, so that's gonna be those two. And then if someone like is like whatever, then we'll do one with just lift off and CR7, like for working out, right? If someone's like super concerned about caffeine or super concerned about any of that, we can do either lift off and CR7 or CR7 and T, right? But most that CR7 and T doesn't taste as good as the lift off and CR7. But anyway, so we're gonna put like the three products, product 1, product 2, and then we'll have the little ones if we need to, right? So, okay, so here's what we're gonna do. If you focus, and just like you, how many detox waters did you sell the first time? Like,
Oh my God, like 20.
exactly. So let's say you only sell, okay, if I don't remember the numbers exactly, but I think every sample that I'm telling you, there's a profit of about like $8, something like that. Okay, so if you sell, let's just say you sell 15 of these. Okay, 15. So what's 15 times 8? Can you multiply that?
Uh, 120.
Okay, so 120. So you're gonna profit. Now, the goal is not to do 15 all.
120?
Okay, so the goal is not to sell the 15 all month. Okay, the goal is to sell it before the 15th of the month. Okay, so that's the plan. We're gonna like the first week or two, it's gonna be like constantly like, because it takes, every time you promote it, people are gonna be like, oh, what is that, right? And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna promote that like crazy. Okay, now let's say that from those people that tried those energy, and so here's the thing, people are more open to trying energy samples than they are about weight loss samples, especially because people that have tried to lose a lot of weight in the past, they're like kind of giving up on themselves. So they're a little bit skeptical with themselves, right? So they're like, oh, I don't know. But if you're like, hey, here's some stuff that gives you energy, it boosts your metabolism, it gives you focus, it's gonna put you in the best mood ever. And it's like $25, you get to try it for 3 days, twice a day. Try it, see if you like it. Okay? Now, here's the plan, okay? Here's the plan. Now, that's just to get people to taste the products. You'll make some money. Now, I am going to send you this, okay? I'm almost done with it, but I put it down into packages. So one of the things that I'm gonna have you do, and I'm gonna work on this with you, is we are going to focus, and this I want you to write down. Your goal is to sell 5 of these a day. They're all very low cost products. For example, those Total Control, the one that comes in the sample pack, that controls your appetite. You haven't tried it? You haven't tried it?
Yeah, I do. I love it.
Okay, that thing is life.
Yeah.
Okay, now.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Okay, so that thing is life. Every time you sell one bottle, it's 20. You profit $20. Okay? So imagine if you make it a goal to sell 5 Total Controls on Tuesday, as an example. You just profited $100. Okay? And I put together some packages for you that are like they're like $50 packages. For example, you should be selling a lot of fiber and tea. Okay? With that story you did the other day, I meant to message you. Right after you did that story, I'm like, girl, you should have put a thing right afterwards. Like, these are the products. Who wants them? You know what I'm saying?
I think I did.
You did? Oh,
Yeah, I think I did.
Okay, maybe
I'll send you a picture.
Okay, maybe I didn't see it, okay? So imagine, okay? So if you do a fiber and tea, you sell a package of fiber and tea, just the fiber and tea, okay? You're gonna profit $27. So people are very open to try energy, digestion, detox. Those things are very easy to promote. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to put weight loss aside for a little bit. And
Yeah.
this is going to be a great conversation opening. Like, hey, it's the new year. What are your goals? And people are going to be like, I want to lose weight. And be like, okay, what are you doing to lose weight? And they're probably going to be like, I'm trying to work out. Okay, but how's your energy? No, pues I don't have energy to go run. I don't have energy for this. And be like, look, why don't you try these samples? It's going to be amazing. And you sell them the samples of energy and just throw in one cookies and cream shake in there. Give it to them. It costs us very little. And you can be like, look, try this. You know, I threw something in there for you. Or if they're local, when they come to pick it up, like they did with the other stuff that you were selling, you can say, okay, when you get here, I'm going to have a little something for you. And make them a delicious shake and just give it to them. And be like, try this. This is going to make you feel good, because after you work out, what do? You're starving. So this is going to be a great thing to take afterwards. But mira, try the samples and here's your shake. And then be like, oh my God, that shake is so good. You can, if they're ready to go, you can sell them the products. If not, they can try the sample pack. But do you see what I want to do? I want to lead in from the energy, because it's so easy. That's why you sold so much detoxes. Because it's so easy. Everybody's open to that. Okay? So I broke it down for you. Okay? It's all these little packages and the money. I'm going to type it up. And if you focus on selling, depending on what you're selling, okay, but on average, each of these things are $25 profits, because they're very low cost products. Okay? You sell 4 a day, that's $500 a week. Okay? That's $500 a week. And guess what I want you to do? Well, not now, but whenever you want. I really want you to open an account, open a free checking account, so that you can transfer the profit into that checking account and tell the bank you don't want a debit, you don't want anything. You don't want checks, you don't want anything. And if they give you a debit card, literally like hide it somewhere. Don't put it in your wallet. Because this is the way you're going to get yourself to save money. You see what I'm saying? And you're just going to see it grow so that you can send your daughter off to college. You get me?
Yes.
Okay.
I have it here.
Okay, great. So, does this make sense? Do you have any questions before I tell you?
Yeah, that makes sense. I feel a lot better. Thank you.
You're welcome. So here's the goal, okay? So step 1, and we'll come up with, we got to come up with flyers and things like that for us to be able to use to promote, okay, with the samples and things like that. But here's the thing. You are a social butterfly. So, sometimes talking to our friends and our family about weight loss, it's very like uncomfortable, right? But if you tell your comadre or your compadre, like, hey, ahí te va, I know you drink, because I don't know if you know, but CR7 also is really good for hangovers.
Oh, because it hydrates you. I'm like, no, yeah. I'm like, that's it. Enough drinking, no.
Yeah. But some of your friends and family, right, might like to party, and then you can be like, hey, compadre, you know what? I was thinking about you, like, and we'll work together on how we're going to actually go about it. But I wanted to give you the plan first. Like, this is what we're going to shoot for. $500 a week profit.
I have a question for you on the CR7.
Yes.
For the hangovers. It's like the liquid IV. Have you heard of the liquid IV?
No, I don't.
I can tell I was like, ¿se lo toman before or after?
Yeah. So CR7 is not for that. And we don't, don't claim anything. But it's like, how they said to drink Alka-Seltzer before you go to bed when you're drinking? I don't know why, like it's those things, right? So yeah, exactly. So you drink the CR7 before you go to bed, and you'll wake up really refreshed and not with the hangover. So, like things like that. So, and here's the thing. You guys have so many friends that it would be so appropriate to be like, hey, compadre, you know what I was thinking about you? So as you know, I started this Herbalife business, but we got these energy samples and I totally thought about you. It's going to give you energy and I'm going to give you the list, okay? Energy, focus, hydration, is going to speed up your metabolism. Vas a andar en chinga en el trabajo. I want you to try it. And then you tell them it's only $25. And they'd be like, yeah, let me have some. And then we give it to them. You're going to give it to them, sample it, right? Maybe throw in a shake or make them a shake from your stuff, right? And then from there, they'll try it and then be like, look, okay, so here's the deal, okay? So if you sell all 3 of those products, all 3 of them, which is going to be really easy to sell it because no por nada, but the stuff feels amazing, right? When you do 2, and I'll show you how we're going to drink it, okay? They're going to split up in 2. But the cost for them for the whole month, okay, is $94 for them. So it's under $100. If they go, and how much is this stuff if I like it? Then you can be like, look, it's under $100. Don't even worry. It's going to be like less than a Starbucks or less than Red Bull or whatever the heck people buy these days, right? And you're going to profit $37.50. Okay? So look at this. You sell 3 of those, that's $100 that day. Okay? All right? If they only get the lift off and the tea, okay, you'll profit $22.50. If they just get the lift off and the tea. Okay? Because sometimes they'll be like, that tea, that CR7 did it, whatever. Like, if they just want.
I'm sorry, I mean to cut you off. It would be the smaller tea.
Yes.
Or the big tea.
No, the small tea.
Tea is more expensive. Okay.
The small tea. Yeah, the small tea. Right? If you sell the lift off and the tea, you'll make $22.50, right? If you do the aloe and the tea, like women love, that's what I'm drinking right now. Aloe and tea. Be like, look, comadre, you do aloe and tea. It's going to help you go to the restroom. You're going to feel great. It's going to help you burn some calories. It speeds up your metabolism. It helps with your skin. It helps with inflammation. You're going to go better to the restroom. Okay? And it's going to last you like for the whole month for under $2. For like a little bit over $2 a day. So cheap, right? And you will profit $28. You sell.
That one is for which one? The fiber and the.
No, the aloe and the tea. Aloe and the tea.
No,
Yeah. But if you do that, so I have it all broken down like aloe and tea, you'll make $26.50. The fiber and the aloe, you're gonna make $30. The fiber and the aloe and the tea, you're gonna make $42. So I'm gonna send this to you.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay? I'm gonna send this to you. So imagine you get them to try it. Somebody comes over to your house, because I know you have things all the time at your house. Be like, hey, compadre, before you leave, come here. You give them some aloe, some tea, or maybe when they come, give it to them. They're going to be like moving their leg, be like, what the hell did you give me? Be like, isn't it feel amazing? Like, you're going to feel so good. It's going to make you go to the restroom.
Wait, let me show you something. I asked my mom if she wanted a tea this morning. Let me see, how do I do this? And I said, okay, so I made her my tea. I made her my tea with the fiber, the collagen. Let me see, how do I do this?
What are you trying to do?
I put the aloe, collagen, fiber, and she came to help me like she's cleaning my pantry.
Exactly.
She's very like, that's why I'm like, what is she?
Yeah, exactly. So here's the deal, right? So that those are all tests. You should. When we get off the phone, like you should shoot that on your story and be like, okay, you guys, sometimes we don't feel like cleaning our house. I gave my mom and this energy drink, and then look what she's doing. And then your next one, you can be like, who wants to try some for less than for $2 a day? You're gonna have, and then you list. Here's the thing: people what they remember is the benefits and the story,
and the cost.
Yeah, and it's like so inexpensive, $68.50. Like, you know what I mean? So if you focus on selling them así paquetitos, and you sell like 3-4 a day, that's $500 a week.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's the approach I'm gonna personally take, and I think it will work so well with you because You did so well with the detoxes because they were such low cost samples. Like, look, just try this. Just try this, this cup is going to give you all this stuff, $12. Just try it. And everybody was wanting to try it. Now, it's what we do with them afterwards, right? After they try it, what do you do with them afterwards? Like, we got to follow up with them and be like, how did you feel? And then here's the thing, right? I'm going to work on something where all these packets are going to be with like bien bonitos in a visual way. So like, let's say if you sell me a detox water or you sell me whatever, then you follow up with me, like, how'd you feel? My God, I loved it. I was in the bathroom all day. I felt amazing. Limpié mi casa. And be like, okay, great. Girl, here, click on this. Here are the packages that you can get. I'm not too sure what your budget is like, but there's stuff in there that's like $2 a day to make you feel great. Can you look at it right now and be like, yeah, like, okay, go look at it. Okay, which one do you want? And you're going to retail them the products. Okay, whether you drop ship it to them to their house, and then the money's going to be in your PayPal, or if you have it at your house, you're going to give it to them. Okay? So I'm going to send you this. I'm going to have lunch with my family right now at, over here it's 1. It's 12 o'clock your guys' time. I'm going to have lunch with them. And after I finish, I'm going to I'm going to type all this up and send it to you. Because it's a lot. Like, there's a lot of little things that I feel like it's too much to tell you over the Zoom. But in the meantime, here's what I want you to do. Okay, I'm going to give you a homework assignment, okay? I want you to grab just a blank piece of paper, okay? And I want you to start making a list of the people that you know and you love. People you enjoy talking to, okay? Make a list. And, like, just put their names on one. And next to them, put something that you know they can be, like, that they would be interested in. For example, if you have a compadre or a brother or brother-in-law that works in construction, as an example, they're always fatigued. Not only tired, right? They're fatigued. And maybe the wife has told you, viene de mal humor todo el tiempo, llega a la casa todo enojado y todo bravo, as an example. So you're going to put, like, the husband and the wife and be like, he works in construction, needs energy and good mood. And then the wife, it can be like just energy or whatever, or like all women need to go to the restroom. You're going to make that list, because when I send you this sample stuff, you'll be able to be like, hey, comadre, you know how you always tell me how compadre is always in a bad mood? You know what? I was talking to my coach, and she loves this thing called CR7. I totally thought about you, porque that stuff, you should see her. She puts her in a good mood, and then you tell her your story. Un día me lo probé, me puse a limpiar toda la pinche casa, pinté, and you tell her what happened to you, okay? And this way, you could be like, but you know what? They got these they just came out with these sample packs. What happened? What happened?
No, I'm laughing. No, I'm not just laughing.
Yeah, and you can, look, you got it. The testimonials are what people want to know. Like, there's information everywhere, right? But if you just share with them what happened, and you can be like, look, they just came out with these samples. They're $25. I want you and El Compadre to try some. Let me know what you think. Simple, right? And they can be like, what is it? And be like, girl, it's this lift off. It gives you energy. And you're going to have a list of all the benefits. It's going to give you energy, focus, got tons of vitamin Bs. And then this thing, they don't care about the names. And this other product that's in there, it's going to put you in the best mood. It hydrates you. You're going to have a lot of focus. And then the other two, the other product in there is going to give you metabolism boost, energy. It burns some calories. Te va a traer en chinga. Just try it. It's $25. You and that compadre can share it. Right? And they try it for 2 days. And then you make some profit. Not much, but you make some money from it. We're moving volume. And you follow up with them. Be like, how'd you feel? Be like, oh my God, this stuff's amazing. What is it? And be like, isn't it? And like, girl, it's so reasonably priced. And then we sell it. You sell them the packages, whatever they want. It doesn't matter. If they only want total control, just sell them total control, right? Whatever they want. And you focus on doing this every single day for the month. And I'm gonna be on your little behind for the month of January. We're gonna be planting a bunch of seeds. Figure out who you want to approach. We're gonna reach out to them. Imagine if you make $250 a week. That's $1,000 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we keep focusing every week, and the other thing about this calendar that I love, this thing, is that it's broken down per week, which is why I loved it. Look, do you see how it says week 1 of 12?
Oh yeah.
Right? So like it's broken down per week. So like I can literally look at this and be like, what did I do this week? And I know it has it on the other calendars. I don't know what it is about this thing. Probably because I'm so simple-minded. Like, I don't, But it tells you, like, the things, the workouts, what I'm doing every day. Working out, 2 shakes. I'm going to dedicate 1 hour on social media. I'm going to take pictures so I can post on social media. So I don't like taking pictures, okay? And I'm going to do 1 hour of work of my business. So the other things, just to complete the call, does that make sense? I have one more thing I want to tell you. Yeah? Okay, great. So now, you asked how are you, in addition to the list of the friends and your people that you love, how are you going to do this? There's these power hours that we have every single day. There's at 10 a.m. and at 11 a.m. every single day. Okay? Because you're bilingual, because the 10 o'clock, I think it's in English. I know it's in English. And then the 11 o'clock, I think it's like bilingual, but mostly Spanish. Okay? At 10 o'clock, Carmen leads that one. At an 11 o'clock, it's Leah. So we got Carmen, who's very grounded and organized. And then we got Leah, que es así como tú y yo. Okay, so you can choose which one you want to do, or you can do them both.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. How do I go about, like, I know you, thank you. I appreciate you always, like, sending us messages and stuff, but, like, is there, like, a calendar, like, say, all of January where all the calls are?
Yes, of course.
We have access to that you can send me?
Yeah, it's in the chat, but yes, I will also...
Because I mean, sometimes...
Yes, yes. On Telegram... Yeah, so yeah, we do. But yeah, I'll definitely, I don't know if she has it for January yet, but yes, we have a calendar. And it tells you, watch, are you on Telegram right now?
Yeah.
Okay, let me forward it to you so you know what it looks like. It looks the same every single month. Just the colors change. Let me show you. This one, look. This one.
What is it under? Vitals or media?
Media. Look, go onto your. I just sent it to you on your personal Telegram. There you go. You see it?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Every month it just changes color, but the look is the same.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Okay.
I don't think it's there for January yet.
No, it's not. I don't think she's done it yet. But it's the same. But the calls are the same. Everything's the same. The only thing that's changing is that we don't have a royalty school in January. But everything else is the same. Okay? Okay. So,
thank you so much.
You're
I
welcome.
feel good. I feel like I'm ready.
Okay. So, shoot, I forgot what the last thing I was going to tell you. Dang it. Te digo, mi cerebro. What was it? No, it's not you.
You need the memory.
I know, seriously, girl. Okay, here's a little joke. I'm not trying to be funny. My mom gave it to me before it came out because my parents get the products before anybody else does, and like all the chairmans do. Y me lo regaló, and I would always forget to take it. My mom's like, "Ay, mija, por eso te lo di pa que." I'm like, "I know, mom. I keep forgetting." Dang it! What was I gonna tell you? Okay, I'll text you. I cannot remember what I was gonna tell you, but I can't remember. Anyway, but yeah, so those power hours are really gonna help you like get some traction and get that habit of posting every day on social media, doing stuff, and like when you go on there, they'll tell you for the next 15 minutes, this is what we're gonna do. For the next 15 minutes, this is what we're gonna do, and then you just like do what they're saying, okay? And then dang it, what was I gonna tell you? Anyway, it's okay. I'll remember and I'll text you.
Okay, the power hour.
Yeah.
Where is the Zoom ID?
So it's under the other chat. Let me let me ask them for it because I'm always asking them for it. I think we should put all the power hours on one flyer so that we have it, but it's on the side hustle chat. Let me see if I can find it. Para que de una vez lo tengas on the other thing. Where's the side hustle? But I'm gonna ask Leah and
Okay. Oh, I found it. Let me see. I think it's Power Hour Breakdown PDF. I don't know. This is from October.
yeah, I'll find it. I'll send it to you. She does one at 10 a.m. and then one at 11 a.m. Leah. Okay.
Okay.
All right, babe. I'll remember and I'll send you what I was gonna tell you. Oh, here it is.
Don't worry. I'll be texting you later
Yes.
on tonight and telling you send me the stuff, the package deal.
Yes, I'm gonna work on this and I'm gonna send it to you. And then in the meantime, let's just keep staying in touch. I think the other reason why you were so on it your first month was because you had a specific goal, right? And so that's what we got to go back to. Like, what is your goal this month? Okay, my goal this month is to make an extra $1,000. 250 a week, 250 a week. Like, okay, how am I going to do that? This is what I'm going to post. I'm going to do this. I'm going to sell these, these things. So let me get all this together. I'm going to have lunch. Let me get all this together. I'll send it to you so that you can order these products to start creating these little samples, and you can make them all cute if you want. And then we'll go from there. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay,
Ándale pues,
bye,
amor.
Carla.
Okay, bye, babe.